being young is really weird because you have these dreams even as a child. Like, you have a dream and then you're always told that, well, I don't know, maybe I was just told that, but you're told that, like, if you work hard enough, you're, like, gonna achieve the dream. And then you kind of grow up thinking that. And then if you're one of the people that, or actually, I feel like that's most people, where it just doesn't work out for them, especially if you're into, like, sports, or if you wanted to become, I don't know, an influencer or something. I don't really know. But I feel like it only works out for a certain amount of people, and the rest of us are just kind of, like, left with this gap, with this hole in our hearts, where it's like you used to believe that you were someone special, and then you grow up and you're like, damn, I guess it wasn't me. I guess I was never special. I guess I'm just ordinary. And that's something I'm dealing with right now, because my first dream was to become a ballerina. And obviously that didn't work out. Now I still take ballet classes, but I have not been there in a while. I don't know, man. I just remember that being so soul crushing when I, like, couldn't become, and I was, like, so ready to work so hard. That was, like, my everything. Like, I was ready to, like, literally give up my life. Like, I didn't care. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, once you become, like, a dancer or something, you have no more free time, you can't hang out with your friends, blah blah blah. I did not care. I would have given up all of that. Like, I did not care. I was gonna do anything to be a ballerina, and to just be told, like, no, sorry, it's not gonna work. That was kind of really harsh reality to face. So I feel like probably a lot of people, or young people, or people who are now becoming, like, the new adults, can relate to this. I don't know how many of you didn't get to live your dream, but you're also always told, like, oh, never give up on your dreams. But pretty soon I feel like you can't just keep chasing your dream. You have to kind of do something. You have to, like, especially if it's a dream that doesn't guarantee money or, like, a stable living situation, you kind of have to, like, get on with your life pretty quickly, I feel like. Like, you have to search for alternatives, and then all of a sudden you're, like, working for a company, and now you can't just, like, quit and, like, get out. And then you're like, no, like, I'll still chase my dream later, but then later is never. What I'm trying to say is, I think most people have this dream. They want to become, I don't know, a soccer player or a ballerina or a singer, and then they kind of, like, fall on their face when it doesn't work out for the first time, and they kind of have to, like, find something alternative, like, because a lot of the world is like, oh, once you find something that you love, working isn't, like, working. Like, you just have to find something that you love doing. But for someone like me, I feel like it's pretty hard to find multiple things to be interested in, because I'm really once I have something, I give my all. And it's like, once I cannot have that, it's, like, really difficult for me to, like, just move on and find alternatives. I know there's probably other types of people where it's, like, probably not that hard. For me, it's like, once I really want something, I cannot let go. I, like, cannot let go until I really know it's not going to work out. And once I know, I still can't let go. Like, I just shove it aside and pretend that nothing happened, but I'm, like, never getting over it. Like, I don't think I'll ever get over the fact that I never became a ballerina. And every time I fail at something I really wanted, it, like, takes me back to that moment, because that was kind of the first time I really, like, failed at something that I really wanted and that people told me I would make it. And it's also kind of difficult when you see other people live their dream, or, like, do the thing they've always wanted to. And I think it's also kind of a misunderstanding, because people always think I made it because I worked harder than everyone else, but it's just not like that. I feel like I can say that obviously the things that people will do to achieve their dreams, the lengths that they will go to, vary from person to person. But I just think that a lot of it is also luck. Like, you have to be lucky. You have to be born with the right anatomy, or born with the right, I don't know, brain or whatever, to be able to do what you love to do. And a lot of people aren't. I just feel like it's difficult when people are like, oh, I just made it because I work hard. I mean, obviously, a lot of people do work really hard, and that is why they made it. But I think there's also a lot of people who work just as hard and were willing to work just as hard, but they never got to actually try. So then my second dream was to become a filmmaker, and I got fucking rejected from film school, and that is just another time. It just feels like, how I have an analogy for this. It kind of feels like I'm trying to run towards something where I like really want to be, and then there's always a fucking wall I keep running into. And most of these things are not my decision. Like, becoming a ballerina or not, it was not really in my hands. It was like the way I was built was like, I guess not for it. I feel like a lot of it was also racism, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, that was just a wall I ran into that had nothing to do with who I am or what I did do and what I didn't do. It was just not something I could control. And then film school is also just like, oh, I guess they just didn't like my portfolio this year. Or I guess it's because maybe this year a lot of strong applicants were there and that's why I didn't get picked. Because I guess I wasn't one of the strong ones. I don't know. I feel like then after running into this wall, it always gets about deserving. Like, do I deserve a space? Maybe I just didn't deserve to be at film school. Maybe I didn't deserve to be a ballerina. And then and it's just like, god damn, like I would have literally done anything. I don't know if you guys know Adela. This is like kind of random, but she's the girl who was on the same survival show as Cat's Eye, and she didn't get into Cat's Eye, thank God, no offense. And now she's doing her own thing. And oh my god, The Provocateur, that fucking album got me like, and she's really someone who would have done fucking anything to get where she is now. She's also someone who like really gives me hope because she really wanted to be in Cat's Eye. Obviously, she tried really hard. She trained really hard. She is from, I think, Slovakia, so it was kind of difficult to like even get in the show, I think, and whatever. The opportunities were not as big as if you were like born in America, where culture is literally like, they are the culture, you know what I mean? The industry there is the culture, or is the industry. So, but she still went on that show, and even though she didn't make it into the final lineup, now she has something. I'm gonna be really honest and really brave because I'm gonna get like, I don't know, ran over by icons, but I feel like she is in a better place now than Cat's Eye is. Because Cat's Eye is kind of falling off. I'm afraid they're kind of falling off a little bit, okay? She kind of gives me hope because it's like she really wanted to be in Cat's Eye and she didn't get to be in it. She didn't get to like prove herself, I guess. When one door closes, another one opens. And now she's like way better off. And it's like, oh my God, kind of God's plan, you know? I don't know. It's just hard to keep running and keep chasing your dreams. And meanwhile, you make no fucking money. And in the future, you're probably also not going to make any money. Or it's even like hard to sometimes want your dream anymore. It's like usually when your dream is like something creative, there's an expectation of you to like give your entire life to it and also be okay with not making any money or making a lot of money but then selling your soul or something. And I don't know anymore. Like, I have this passion and this gut feeling that I was like meant to do something creative and I was meant to make videos and tell stories or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know if it's also because I might be struggling with a little bit of depression on the side, which makes it really hard for me to like get up and do anything and like follow my passions and do something about it. But maybe that's also just an excuse and I just need to get my ass up and start creating. But I think I know of a lot of people. When I went to art school, I remember that I think from our entire class, even though we were like obviously into like creating art and stuff, I don't think a lot of people actually created art in their free time. I think I know of one or two people who actually would like sketch in their free time because we used to have to hand in our sketchbooks by the end of the year. I feel like a lot of people made it because they were lucky and they were at the right place at the right time and they were born with the right, I don't know, features or the right measurements. And a lot of other people have this dream and they would work just as hard or not even, if not even harder, and they are never going to get to where these people are. But not to take away from the people that have made it and they have worked really hard and obviously they had a little bit of luck, but they still work really hard to get where they are. It's just like a thought that I had But maybe I'm also just trying to make myself feel better. I don't really know. I swear after school I was like gonna make it. And I'm still in the same room. I still have the same thoughts. I still have the same friends. Probably even less, to be honest with you. And I'm just like still the same bitch I was. And it's kind of frustrating because I told myself like I'm going to get up and I'm going to start doing and I'm going to become who I've wanted to become or who I see myself being. But honestly, nothing has changed. And I'm still in the same fucking bed. So, I don't know. It's kind of difficult. But I mean, I'm also only 21. But then again, I'm 21. Like I think it's social media. No, I'm so serious. I feel like social media has like kind of ruined my sense of self because I see so many people all around the world achieving what I wish to achieve. Like it feels like everyone is achieving everything they've ever wanted. Everyone is going places. No one is stuck except for me. I'm stuck in my fucking bedroom in my four walls and I'm like not even leaving my house. And it's like everyone is outside having fun except for me. Everyone is no. But obviously that's not true. I think that's especially like social media and obviously everybody's posting like the best things of their lives and everything. But it just feels so isolating because I feel like I'm the only one who's not achieving her dream right now. And I remember I was in therapy and I told my therapist how it's like kind of hard to like, I don't know, get where I want to get. And then she was like, oh yeah, maybe it's like time to look into alternatives. Maybe it's time to look into doing something else, but then maybe you get like a higher salary and then you can work not a 9 to 5, but maybe you work like only 3 days out of the week and then the rest you can enjoy and do your own thing, like your hobbies. But I was like, honestly, I don't know. I think I would die if, like, I honestly think I would wither away if I had to work a job that I didn't like. I would rather work more for something I truly care about. Oh my god. You turn 21 and they literally stab you 30 times. That's what it feels like. I'm scared that I will never be where I want to be. Because I feel like most of us are just going to be regular people. Because the truth is, not all of us can make it. None of you will never make it. No, but the truth is, not all of us will make it. I mean, if everybody could just be an influencer and probably like make 30 bands every day and like go to the Oscars, I think probably at least 70% of the people would drop their job to like go do that. But the truth is, only like 0.2% probably are gonna fucking make it there. I mean, how many people do they invite to the Met Gala every day of the entire world population? It's not that many. So if I had to give you a piece of advice, it will never get better. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's a lot more about opportunity and luck. Do everything you can, and if there's nothing you can do, just hope. Just hope, man. Just hope. But yeah, that's all, guys. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. That's how I feel the world. Like, comment, and subscribe.